just go. Anyway, I've still got half an hour, maybe. Oh man, that's terrible, but so good at the same time. I kind of figured I wanted a, what do you call it? Tangelo and grapefruit juice. I mean, I'd have to bust out the juicer. Just been juicing those every day since we got like 6 bags of that crap. Bloody awesome. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, that was quick. Holy crap, that was fast. How fast is that? Okay, I'm checking it. I'm checking it. Oh, it was just the internet dropped out, man. That's all, native. Screen went black. Everything died. Well, it still said I was broadcasting, but it wasn't. And now I've missed 2 messages because PS4 second screen still hasn't loaded up. Load you bastard. Yes, 3. Yes, I understand. I'll check those 2. Yeah, welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Oh, your game crashed too, native. Like a bad blue screen crash? That's not a happy time. Maybe it's just a wave of like, maybe there's been an EMP somewhere. It wouldn't have been a nuclear bomb because obviously the aliens are going to stop those every time. No. Mind you, I did see that. It did look like a UFO come down and zap that damn rocket.
Stream lament spot running hands clapping robot face.
It zapped a rocket or something. Oh man, it was crazy. What I'm gutted about the most is that I had a few screamers happening there. I was on a roll. I was on a roll, I tell you. And now they've all disappeared. They've all headed off into Nowheresville. But that gives me a chance to fix this weapon. And make sure the forges are running again. Oh, yeah, one's down. But that's the one without much in it, is it? Okay. Yep, do that. Thank you. What's going on in here? Oh, that's got some iron in it too. Shit. Everything's going down. Wonder if I should bother with those parts right now. Oh, I'll dump all this stuff.
Do you believe aliens are here to help the people or use us as experiments like rats, or do you think there's 2 sides?
I think there's 2 sides. I think they'd be like humans, really. There'd be good ones and bad ones. So, yeah. If there's aliens out there, which is more than a likely possibility, it's more like a given. I doubt life would exist on just one planet out of so many. Even if we're talking sentient life, yeah, you know, I'm sure even sentient life is quite abundant in our universe alone, let alone the multiple universes and galaxies and different dimensions on top of that. So, yeah, I'm sure some have used this like experiments because, you know, haven't we used rats and, you know, animals to experiment on because we consider them to be of a lesser intelligence than us, or you know, we thought they were lower than us in a way. So yeah, I'd say there would be ones that experiment on us, but those sorts, if they're here, well, if they exist, then they're already living here on Earth, because man, we kept some bad shit going down on this planet. And yeah, I notice human beings are actually quite compassionate and thoughtful in nature. So there is bad ones though. There is bad humans. What am I saying? But yeah, it is definitely something I ponder in the late hours of the night when all other thoughts go quiet. Just go wonder about the nature of the universe and whether we are alone. But there's, I'm pretty sure we're not. And I'm pretty sure there would be so many good ones out there, they've just seen us and gone, nah, not hanging out with that lot, they're barbarians. And just skipped on by or just dropped off some information, and then we've hailed them as gods, and then they'll be like, we're not gods, we were just like you 1,000 years ago, blah blah blah, and we're like, no, you're gods, you have magic laser beam weapons, and you can fly, that sort of thing. So yeah, I'd say they've been here, they've gone, they've come back, we're still barbarians, so they've left again. And then once we're aware enough,
conspiracy is true.
Hollow Earth, I'd say it's possible, but I haven't been into any giant caves or anything like that, so I can't say whether it be true or not. I'd have to experience it for myself. I am aware that I have a lot of dreams that involve going into those places, but they are dreams, so they cannot be quantified or measured in any sort of real terms. Not to say that it's not real, though. A dream could be a real place. It could be a real dimension in which another part of us exists. So that is possible. And then, of course, there's all the legends, stories. Even here in New Zealand, there was people that lived under the earth during the great cataclysms, and then there was sort of two factions, one that lived above, the others that lived below. And then after the cataclysms were over, some returned to the surface and some stayed below the earth. So there's definitely that possibility. And of course, there's all the rumors and stuff about what they found when they were going underground. Reptile people and insectoid people, and all ancient places, spaceships long forgotten and crashed, still functioning, but that sort of thing. It's all very amazing. I love a good mystery too. Any sort of information like that obviously does not compute into the standard set of information that we get through schooling and stuff like that, because it would counteract things like religion, our financial systems. Everything would kind of start to collapse if it were to be found that those sorts of things were true.
We still don't know about what's really out there.
There is. It's like the idea of, we've explored a lot of the ocean, but we've really only explored only about 40%. So that's why they're always finding new animal all sorts of new sea life and stuff down there. So we've explored even less of space. When you consider just the vast size and the distances involved and our current known technology. Say if we did have something that could travel faster than what we deem physically possible, then those gaps would close up, just like when we move from horses to cars and cars to planes. It's just surprising we haven't already made that leap in the last 100 years, when people like, I think me and you were talking about it, Fallen Angel, and Nikola Tesla came up with stuff like that back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. But it all got squashed because you're not supposed to have anti-gravity technology, you're not supposed to have anything like that, because it would put us on par with a lot of the other possible alien races that are out there. It'd be like, how in Star Trek they weren't approached by the Vulcans until they found out we had warp technology. Now, I'd say that...
Yes, we sure were.
Yeah. Yes, that was us. I thought so. But yeah, in Star Trek, the Vulcans made first contact after we developed that warp tech, and any sort of UFO that can go anti-grav and travel faster than the speed of light, or approaching the speed of light, or even time traveling to exceed the speed of light, or space shifting, wormhole technology, that sort of stuff. As soon as we gain that sort of technology in mainstream, then we'll know we'll become part of that clique, that group of smart, intelligent aliens. But we'd also have to, deal with our normal everyday problems like intolerance and racism, sexism, that sort of thing. Because if you can't deal with a guy that's become a girl, or a girl that likes a girl, then how are you going to deal with a blue person with giant ears? It's just not going to go down well. So yeah, we really need to evolve as a species before we even try to get into the group with all those beings that are likely just sitting out there waiting for us to wake up and get busy becoming better people and understanding each other and accepting each other for the crazy, quirky people that we are. Because I must say, we watch a lot of crazy people, comedians and stuff like that, and they're just absolutely nuts, bonkers, mad.
Quiet zombie.
And
I'm
they're
trying to listen.
yeah, we watch a lot of these people because they are just genuinely having fun and being themselves without any limits on how they should behave, and that's a cool thing. I know that's why I get a lot of friends, because I don't hold a lot back in real life, and they're just like, "Why are you so weird?" And I'm like, "Why are you not so weird, you bastard? You should be more weird." But because they know they can see it, they often wish they could be a little bit weirder and just be more like themselves and say random crazy things every now and again. Just because they can. They're likely the only person who would have thought of that crazy thing, and yet we live in a society that sort of stamps on that kind of behaviour, because it encourages new thoughts and new possibilities, and opens the doorways of perception to new understanding. But here we are, living on this planet at this time, apparently a very important time in the history of humanity. But I'm sure all us humans say that. We only live 100 years, unless we're, kind of a yogi or some sort of enlightened master. They, of course, could live a lot longer because they'd know how to go about living longer.
Zombies have lack of the skill to listen. Being weird is never a bad thing. I love being open-minded to everything.
Yeah, it's a gift, really. Not everybody has it, because they get stuck into the social dynamic where they have to behave in a certain way.
One thing that's scary about conspiracy is that one day something will come true. Could the aliens or the zombie apocalypse, anything is.
Yeah, that's right. I believe anything is possible. Just some things are more probable than other things. But I've heard that they did try to get a zombie apocalypse many times, but they just couldn't quite work out how to do it. But that was because there was those bad factions. Everybody's heard about them. The most common name, of course, was the Illuminati, and there's so many different areas in which they operate, and the original ones were really bad people. And now they've sort of split into groups and taken sides, and it's all a big mess. It's all very difficult to wade through and figure out exactly what's going on. But that's part of what I understand is this current information war that we're going through. We're in a fight for the minds of the people, really. What are you going to believe? And at the end of the day, it just comes down to your own understanding, your own discernment, your own current state of evolution that leads you to decide what you're going to believe and what you're not going to believe. And we could spend a lot of time discussing different ways in which we believe things, and yet anybody who's not ready to believe it or understand it is never going to get it. So at the end of the day, it's come down to the individuals, and once we each take our step
if
forward.
Something is bound to happen, it will happen. Sadly, that's a good reason to never take things for granted and just live life to your fulls.
Yeah, live life to the fullest, definitely. Because you don't have many moments to get anything done. You know, when you think about it in terms of years or months, you know, it's not that long. Especially when you find as you get older, things start to move a lot faster, and yeah, it is a busy world. It is not easy to keep up with everything. But that's why a lot of us focus on doing one thing, understanding one thing very well, and then trying to share that knowledge with other people. And we see those people all the time because they're actually famous for being very good at what they do. And that's another great thing. There are those leaders, those trail breakers that set the standard for everybody else to go ahead and well, just leave a trail of breadcrumbs for everybody else to follow, and find their own different path within that path, and so on and so forth, until that path becomes a road. And I think that's what we are doing on a hyperbolic scale.
Where I live, there's bound to be a very big earthquake, and I live super close to the main fault line, but it's bound to happen one day. I just aged.
Yeah, just hate to think about it. That's because of course California was definitely mentioned in a lot of the old prophetic scriptures, from Nostradamus, Madame Blavatsky, and all that, sinking into the ocean, that sort of thing. But we can also take that with a grain of salt, because if we're to understand that there was a bunch of bad guys that sort of fed off fear, or at least the people they worked for fed off fear, then what better way to create fear than to make something, make up some information about something that would scare a lot of people. But we also know from historical evidence, lots of cities have fallen into the sea, so it's more than possible. Just like our country's capital is actually built on a honeycomb sort of lattice work of limestone over water. So, and there's tons of earthquakes there. Now, I moved out of Wellington at least 15 years ago now. But it was only because I had a dream that it was going to sink into the bloody ocean. And I thought, well, I don't want to be here when that happens, but I will pop back from time to time, and hopefully I have the right side. I'm on the right side of karma to deal with that at the time. So I won't get caught in anything dangerous. Hey, everybody, stop already. Oh my God, you're just a big blob of... It's a zombie orgy over there. But yeah, I really think if Kelly was going to fall into the ocean, it would have done so by now. Because I've tried so hard for everybody to believe it. But I think there's sort of like these unwritten rules that have to be met before something bad like that can happen. You know, why do we keep seeing movies like the big tidal wave movies, the giant disaster movies? They were just flourishing for many years, and everybody went to see them, and were sort of scared out of their wits and thought, oh, what a great movie, or it was, oh, what realistic animation and stuff. I'm sure they were just making it realistic so that you would think it was real on some level, because I kind of get the understanding that in order for something to happen, lots of people have to be thinking the same thing. You know, we used to sit around the fire, a group of friends of us, maybe about 10 or 11.
What the United States is turning into mainly since my son will grow up in this madness.
Oh yes, yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure that things are going to actually turn out all right over there. It's just like the darkness before the dawn, really. Even though it looks crazy, From my perspective here in New Zealand, it actually looks like things are getting better. They've just got to get worse to get better, so I don't think you need to fear at all about what's going to happen. You just, like you say, live your life to the fullest at this point in time and do what you can to improve the life of yourself and your family and the people you care about. As long as you're doing that, I'm pretty sure that you'll wind up in the right place at the right time, which will mean you'll be safe. So I know there's no reason to believe that, but then there's no reason to believe that everything's going to turn to crap as well.
San Andreas was the worst.
Oh yeah, it was. It was a pretty bad bloody movie. That had a lot of conspiracy theories in it too. You know, the guy, was it Woody Harrelson, who was in the trailer on top of the hill? He had his trailer bloody full of all these conspiracy theories and whatnot. And of course, he was extra crazy to make it look at, to complete that whole...
That's the fault line I lived near last. I actually live right next to that fault line.
Yeah, the San Andreas fault runs right through California. And a big line cuts out a chunk, a lot like an eyeball. So yeah. But yeah, they do exist. Fault lines do exist, apparently.
Blah, 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 dark phone.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the bloody feeling. Mine just does not listen to me, my damn phone.
When he flew the helicopter down the gorge, that's when I first turned it off, lol.
Yeah. Yeah, some movies you don't need to watch to know what happens. There's still...
One here. Am I the only one that's scared and excited about this conversation?
I like to be scared and excited.
That movie was crazy.
that movie was crazy. But yeah, I am too. I do get excited about this sort of stuff because you don't know. It's talking future stuff, like... That's why it does excite, because you don't know what's going to happen in the future. You just gotta... You never quite get there, so you're constantly in limbo wondering what's going to happen. But then... I also look back, I look back over what's happened in the last 5 years, the last 10 years, the last 20 years, to say that we would have commonplace conversations about people of transgender nature wouldn't have happened 20 years ago, wouldn't have happened 15 years ago. It just wouldn't have happened. So, people would avoid that.
California will sink into the ocean.
They do say that. Like I did mention, there was lots of prophecies about it that predate our current society, but at least that's what was written in books, and books can be changed, they can be edited to fit some sort of agenda of some sort, way, shape or
Bonnie
form.
Scotland will be forever safe.
Yep, it will be. Well, you're guarded by the druids of old, There's still all those monoliths hiding in very sacred and awesome... Holy shit, look at this. Sacred and awesome places. Our shaman were very much like the druids of Scotland and Ireland and early Britain. They're very much nature lovers.
I am now at rank 46 out of 50, so close, lol.
Woo! You are getting close, alright. Man. And I must be getting a little bit closer. I might be up to... No, I can't be up to 800 yet. 9.8. But it's got to be getting close. Oh, it's 9.8. Oh, damn. Nope.
Rank 46
Wow.
for what? Awesome.
She's playing Destiny while she's chatting with us. And it's amazing because, I can barely play a game and text. And she's managing to do both of those things at once.
Okay, cool. I don't know, but sounds intense, lol. I am playing Destiny 2.
Holy crap. Oh, yeah. Oh, is she gonna die? Nah, leave her be. I think she has screwed enough though. But yeah, that was a nice bloody rant on about aliens and stuff though. I do like a good alien story.
Lol, I am definitely multitasking, lol.
Yeah, definitely. I can't do that. 333. Medicine. Oh, I'm gonna read that. Food, medicine. Medicine. There. Did I see some? No, I didn't. Okay, everybody just stay where you are, zombies. I will get you. Ooh, 600 pistol. Nice. Sweet gun. Guns, ammo. Yes, I saw some guns. Did I? Yes, that one. Anything else? That. Oh, splits. Let's just use one of those for now. While that's happening. Use another one. Ammo gone. Wrong box. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Yeah. Still not getting very good at quick placing all this stuff. Like, after all this time, haven't really got any better at moving things quickly. Or moving the cursor quickly, I should say. Hello, Fatty! Oh man, him and his sham sandwiches. He's always got sham sandwiches. But yeah, man. I still read it. There's like a ton of sites that I go to just for fun reading because it's out there. It's out there stuff. Like yeah, probably the best story I read. It could be for real, could be just a story. Was by what's his name? David Wilcock. If you haven't heard of him, he's famous for UFO stuff. He's a very big UFO guy, and he actually explains things in a very interesting scientific way. So yeah, his website is over at Divine Cosmos. But yeah, some great stories on there, some amazing information. And it's all well written, kind of entertaining at the same time. So yeah, I call it a great story. The most recent ones with this guy, Corey Good, are bloody interesting. It's just out the gate information. And it ties together everything from every conspiracy you've ever heard. It is just awesome. So yeah, I love listening to and reading his stuff, man. That's who I was thinking of, Edgar Cayce. If you've ever heard of Edgar Cayce, he was the sleeping prophet. Now, he used to sleep on a book, and then he was able to memorize the entire book. He could read people's auras. And he's an American dude. Was an American dude. I think he was around till the early 80s or mid 80s. But I was only just being born around the early 80s, so didn't really know much about his life and history, but I did get into a book called Into the Unknown, and in there it had everything from UFOs to, what was it? Oh shit, I'm out in the open on night time. Wait! Run away! Oh, beautiful. I need some more ammo for my shotgun. I might just get that. And maybe swap over to that long barrel shotgun because I like that one. Seems to be a bit more powerful for some reason. This one just spreads like a bloody turkey splatter, but this one seems to punch them right in the face. Just good tight groupings of shells, so I'll try that.
Have you heard about the conspiracy about how the government learned how to clone people and control them? Now they're replacing the actors in M.
That's right, I did hear about that one. Quite an interesting one, in fact, because cloning has been in the movies and everything for years, And if I was going to hide something, I'd hide it right in plain sight. And that's why I made a movie about it, to discredit whatever was going on. So anything I think that's been in a movie is possibly actually happening for real. Or at least they want to make it real. So yeah, I'd say yeah, the cloning stuff, that's pretty out there. But there, you know, when you take one of the more famous recent clones, what's his name, Eminem, Marshall Mathers, because he started off with this complete anti-establishment routine with his lyrics and how they pretty much pointed out to a certain group of people exactly what was going on, and he put it in a way that even a layman could understand. So, you know, and then all of a sudden he changed his tune, and now he's part of the he's hanging out with fucking Jimmy Fallon and Jay Leno and all those bloody guys that think they're awesome, but they're actually not that funny. They got some good jokes, sure. Oh shit! Deal with this guy. Oh man, my gun is not looking too hot. But yeah, I'd say we'd be able to clone people. They were cloning sheep in the 90s. You know, they were cloning stuff back in the 90s, and you know, if they could do it in the 90s, that means they could probably have done it 100 years before that. Because you know how the Chinese made like the crossbow back in the
What about Planet X?
800s, you know, like nearly 2,000, well geez, not nearly 2,000 years ago, 1,200 years ago they had the crossbow, and they kept that secret for so long. Like, I think that's when it was released. They'd actually had it a lot longer than that, but it was like one of those things. They just kept it secret. It was powerful beyond everybody else's comprehension. But yeah, as for Planet X, that one comes around every year, so I'm thinking that one's a big load of wallet. You know, I think the cycle of Planet X was actually 3,650 or something bloody cycles, oh shit, years in one cycle. So it should have rocked around by now, because the last time it was sort of seen was long before that. And there's actually very little evidence to support it. There's a lot of evidence to say why it was a story made up for people to get worried about. It's just like the asteroid stories where something's going to crash into us. It's basically that story from the movies. So I wouldn't take too much credit out of that one. But when I first heard about it, I was like, holy crap, and I told my dad, I was like, what do you fucking think about this? He's like, oh, that one, fuck, that's been happening since the 50s. You know, every couple of years you'd hear a new story about Nibiru, and that was coming this year, and every year it would show up. So, yeah. I think that's just one of those ones that they want somebody to believe in it, or enough people to believe in it, for them to be able to pull some other trick. You know, it's all about diversionary tactics. It's all the same thing as we see on the television. They'll show one story to divert your attention from another story. What was it? The first really big incident of that happening was 9/11, whereas the day before, Donald Rumsfeld had just released information about a few $1 trillion going missing from the Pentagon. The next day that those Twin Towers got attacked. And so, yeah, everybody forgot about that $13 trillion that went missing, or fucking however many trillions. It was a lot of money. So, yeah, and that one went down really well. They got a war out of it in Iraq and everything. They made so much gold off of Hussein, who was changing his bloody, his oil selling from being traded in petrodollars back to being traded in gold and stuff like this. So yeah, it all ties in very nicely now that you understand the MO of what they're trying to do, what they're trying to achieve, and that they were all working together in secret as conglomerated companies. You know, it's all very obvious, but it's so difficult to prove when there's so many people lying about it. But the one person who wasn't really lying and, you know, is being made to look like a liar is bloody Trump and Putin and fuck, jeez, well, it was Hussein as well. They were all sort of saying the same thing over and over again. Nobody's listening because everybody's watching the damn news. Now that we're getting to a stage where not many people are actually taking the news seriously, they may still watch it, but they sort of look at it and go, yeah, right, because they can sort of see through the bullshit down to what is actually going on and the underlying meanings, whether they know it or not. That's probably the key words there.
Yes, finally someone sees it.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just one out of bloody a whole bunch of million people. But a lot of people won't talk about it because it's just like, it's taboo stuff, you know. You're not supposed to talk about these things. But yeah, everybody sees part of it, and there's a choice to be made. You either see it and you do something about it or talk about it, or you don't talk about it and you stay in your little bubble and sit on your comfy couch and you watch the same show every week. You go to work at 9 in the morning, you come home at 5, you have the same dinner, you buy takeout on Fridays, and you go to church on Sunday. You know, it's all part of that, and people don't want to give that up because they, you know, most people, even me, you don't like change, you know. And if big things like that changed, every little thing that we lived with our lives would change as well, and that would be bloody difficult for a lot of people. It would be bad for a lot of people, and it would be good for a lot more, but it would take a long time to get good, especially with the amount of resistance there would be to any sort of change that involved understanding that we'd been lied to and cheated and, you know, stolen from. Those things are hard to get over, and those are just the things that aren't so bad. There's lots worse stuff out there.
What are looms?
Looms. Looms are actually an old weaving machine, but it also means an ominous arrival. So yeah, I think that's what I'd call it. But let's ask Google. It's like something that's about to happen. Yeah, Google will know so much better than me. She'll be able. Google's not a girl, is it? Is Google a girl? Holy crap, that just pulled up. Holy crap. Google is definitely listening because it's just pulled up everything I've been talking about. Holy crap. That's crazy. Here we go. Looms. Oh, hang on. Backing up. Here we go.
I thought that just didn't know what you meant by it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. Well, I like to be pretty clear, and I like to, you know, when I forget the exact meaning of a word, I have to look it up again, because I could be using it completely wrong. Here we go. Loom is a device used to weave cloth and tapestry. Yep. Definition. To appear as large, often frightening or unclear shape or object. Yeah, because I didn't know whether I was going to make it to 10,000 tonight as well, so that I was actually pretty close to using it in the correct way, which is great. Oh, far out, don't shoot your own concrete stuff, man. Spent so long building that thing. Oh, fucking asshole. Oh man, facing the wrong way, buddy. Here I am. Yep, that's it. What you got? Nothing. Well, nah, it's pretty good stuff. Right? Is that everybody? Oh no, it's you. But yeah, I love all sorts of crazy and imaginative things and weird and wonderful conspiracy theories, that sort of stuff. It just anything with a bit of intrigue and a lot of mystery and many variables that are unknown. Always a bit of fun for me. Is that everybody? Are my forges out? Have they gone to sleep for the night? That one's out. Those 4 are going. Okay, she should be back. She should be back in a second. I'm gonna dump some more of this stuff. Maybe fix some guns. That might be an idea. Go do those pistols that I was so interested in before. But to do that, I actually need to drop a whole bunch of stuff, because I really need an empty inventory to do that. Shit. Let's go this way about it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because I'm going to get bullets from the guns. I'll just drop all the meds and all the other crap. That can go water, blah blah blah. Shams. Do I have some shams up here? Yes, I do. Yep, that totally the wrong button. Obviously wrong button. Like I didn't have too many spaces left. Well, I still grabbed fucking everything. Oh crap, he just grabbed... Oh, grain alcohol, you bastard. Put that in there. Now it's water. Do I need some water? I probably do. Oh, and in real life too. Right. Gun parts. Do some magnum bits. Drop them. Go grab everything from the upstairs one. This might be tricky. Ba ba ba. And away we go. Guns, 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 guns. Just the pistols today. What's pistol? Pistol? Yep. Awesome. Man, there's a lot of stuff in there, man. Jeez. This might be a bit of a mission. No point picking that stuff up till I've gotten rid of all these. Holy crap, that one's almost done. Okay, I might just need some of these. Is it going to be worth more maxed out? I'll just check that. Oh, a couple of hundred more, okay. Was pretty sure it was going to be. Now I need all the crappiest parts to go with these good guns. Well, not yet.
Being tired
not
is
yet.
kicking an oh no boo minus the fact it's 3 a.m. lol.
Oh! Well, it's been lovely having you in the stream tonight, Fallen Angel, and I'm glad you got some of those tokens you were so grinding towards there.
418 here.
Woohoo! 4:18 in the morning. You wonderful night owls. Yeah, it is. It's about 10.
Oh, I'm not done lol.
20 past 10 here. Oh, you're not done yet? Hey, what did I just do? Oh yeah, I was assembling it. Here we go. Time to get some bullets. See how many of these I can pull apart before it goes to custard and I run out of space. But yeah, I've probably only got a few more minutes and then my lovely lady is going to come in through that door and be knock knock, I want to come to sleep. You silly child, get off your damn game. I like to be a child. No. I'd like to be able to yeah, to have fun all the time. That would be extremely awesome. Okay, oh my god, this is just a minefield in here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, this is yeah, this is a lot to bite off in one chunk. Oh well, gotta start somewhere, as I say, isn't it? So anything under, okay, not that one, this is the next one, because you're going to go up to 93, great. And you will go up not much. That's sweet, that's a start. Not you, not you, not you, you and you can go together. I'm not going to do the next one because I'll only need a 400. Oh yes, there's a 400. Pow, cool, got you. Can't do you, can I? 543. All those are so close, so not doing that. Up to it, little lady. You haven't got much time left. I'm gonna need, what am I gonna need? One purple grip, yep, and then some green grips. What else? I'm gonna need, out of this, a yellow, oh, yep. Try and take that as well. And as for these, what do I need? I need a green and a yellow, or no, green and an orange in those. So here we go, there's a green and an orange. Just throw one more in for a good mix. That should give me a few 600s. Let's start with these babies, and the lowest one, please. Thank you. As for this one, this should go with that green. No, wrong part, buddy. There we go, that one there. Let's just sort that out again so it's all in functional order. Would I get away with this? No. Okay, yeah, it was actually yellow for that, wasn't it? Whoopsie. Close enough. Parts. This one can go with that. No. Let's try this one then. 128. Oh, so close. Take it. 592. This one can go with both of these. 595 with, oh, that's right, I didn't do that one properly. Disassemble that one.
But alright, Vypran Cell is dying, so hope to see y'all in stream again soon. I'll post in Discord if I make to rank 50. Lol, bye everyone.
See you, fallen angel. Have a wonderful sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna knock it on the head in a few seconds because I didn't make it. I got 150 away and I can hear my lovely lady clicking out there. She shouldn't be long. So yes, I'm gonna do the same and call it a day in a second once I figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Let's click this button here.
See you, Angel.
And click that button there. What am I missing? Let's put all the 600s back for now, so I can only be looking at all the greens back. Oh look, now that's bloody full again, isn't it? Oh man, this is a mess. This is a big mess. I should remind myself never to let it get this messy. Still can't do it, can I? 543. Let's go a different way about this. Barrels. Shit. Yeah, I'll do that. A couple of barrels first. This one and that one. Give me a 6. Yep. this one and one of these. Yep. And then next one is shit. Oh, these two can go together. Great. Now I might be able to boost that. Ooh, fuck, that's close. If I swap these, then I should get it. These ones ain't gonna go together. Those two are done. 43. No, I might have more space. Let's just take barrels here, highest level down. Ready to come to bed, my darling? Yep, okay. Good night, everybody. That is the call for tonight. Native, you have a great night, bud. Awesome chatting aliens and conspiracy stuff, man. Good fun, good fun. Angel, thanks for joining us. Rev, I will catch you on Minecraft sometime. Guys, have a wonderful night. Peace, be kind to one another. That awesome stuff. Bye.